Say the TV stand for traction bubbles. You know this is easier than 1, 2, 3. You are now tuned in to Just Swag TV.
This guy right here has been practicing and been putting the practice to work, and then now he is out there shining his own label, producer, writer, artist. This guy right here is a boss, man. And this guy I met when I first came down to Atlanta, and I started doing some things, and he's been A1 ever since, and he's turned from a friend to a brother, man. I introduced my homeboy, NFM Smooth. What up, fool?
You already know what it is. It's NFM Smooth, coolest dude in the mother room.
Hey, man.
You already know how we get down, bro.
Hey, man, I like to hear that, man. That's
Absolutely.
what I'm talking about, man. Just Swag TV, the block, man. Welcome back. I'm sitting here with NFM Smooth, and it is awesome to be able to be here with you.
Absolutely.
I got a chance to sit down with you a long time ago to catch up with you, and I mean, you was doing some great things back then, so I can only imagine what you're doing now. But just to catch some people up right now that are just tuned in on Just Swag TV, the block, man, where's NFM Smooth from?
NFM Smooth. Smoothest, coolest dude in the mother room. That's the first thing I gotta say. Shout out to my gang, NFM. I know it's a couple of them in the building today. For sure, for sure. What's the first thing you want to know, my man?
I want to know where you from, man.
Where I'm from?
Where you rap, man? What set you from?
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, for sure, for sure. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
That's got to be
born
big,
and
man.
raised.
That's
Born and
big.
raised.
That's big because a lot of artists are coming from Atlanta right now that are helping other artists in other areas around the states. So
That's the type of stuff I'm into.
So that's what
Yeah.
that's what I love about you as an artist is that you're able to be versatile.
I love it, yeah.
Started out as a producer.
Man, with the producing stuff, I actually caught my start with SAE Institute.
Okay.
Yeah, I caught my start with SAE Institute. It was around the time I met you. You know, was actually in school at that time. And when that happened, it was more so like one of my homies had told me, he was like, yo, Smooth, you're real good at this music thing. I want to see you go back to school for it. And I went back and forth with him for a minute. After going back and forth with him, shout out to him. We'll talk about that when it comes.
Okay.
But he basically put me back in school, and when he put me back in school, I started picking up a few things that I actually enjoyed about the sport of just rapping and being an artist. It's a full package when it comes
So let
to
me ask you, with going to school versus somebody who might learn some of this stuff from the streets, what do you see would be the difference?
the difference. One of the difference that I think would probably be heart. That's the first thing that came to mind when you said that, and I say that because when you go to school it's one thing to actually like want to learn some shit. It's one thing to want to learn it, but then like when you naturally want to go in that direction and you do it without school, I think that person's gonna want it a little more harder. But that's just how I think. I'm not everybody. I'm smooth.
Did you have any education about producing beats, music like that before you went to SAE?
Honestly, no. I just knew that writing was my, that was my thing. It's therapeutic for me. Like I said, I'm an ex-military people. If y'all caught the first one, y'all will know that I was military at one point. And one thing that got me through that was writing. So, yeah.
So how has, let me ask you, because I know military hits home for you sometimes.
Yeah, it does.
You know, you do a lot for the military.
I try.
Just talk a little bit about your cause beginning writing when it started out with how it was helping military soldiers. You know what I'm saying? Get a little bit into
Okay,
that story.
gotcha.
That story right there, I think it would be really good for you guys to hear.
Okay. So the writing portion with being in the military, I'm pretty sure to me, and I don't know if anybody else looks at it this way, but it's almost like having a 9-to-5 job if you really, really look at it that way. And one of the things that helps me as far as getting through my day is just jotting things down. And at one time, one of my bosses used to tell me what to do all the time, because that's how the military is.
That's how the military
That's
is.
how the military is. They tell you what to do, how to do it, where to do it.
But they break you down and build you up. That's
Exactly.
the whole point of it.
And
Right.
when they broke me down and built me up, that's when the writing portion came, man. I found it very, very therapeutic.
So now, growing up, wanting to be an artist, stepping into the artistry part of, how long you been rapping?
About 6-7 years now.
Okay. And some people who just step into starting out rapping, how hard is it? Or how hard was it for you?
To me, it wasn't hard. It wasn't hard because I like writing my thoughts out. And those thoughts started turning into songs. When you put words together in a way where you can throw it on a beat,
That's where it is.
that's where I don't even know how to explain that. It just does something for me. It do something for me.
All right, man. Hey, look, man, NFM Smooth is in the building with me, man. Just Swag TV, The Block. When I come back, man, I got more with NFM Smooth. We're going to be asking him all type of questions today because I'm telling you, y'all going to want to hear what he has to say. And also, he's got new projects coming out. He's also got new events coming up. And he's got one of the hottest songs out there right now that's got a video to it. And I can't tell y'all about it, but he will when we come back, man. It's Just Swag TV, The Block. We'll be right back.
You did.
Man, y'all know who it is or what it is. If you don't know the name, check the chain, man. Yes, us, that boy, former 106 Park Freestyle Friday champ. Guess what? We bringing the solidified rap battle league to your ass. I'm looking for the hottest shit, man. You understand me? You might just get a verse from me for the free.
Just Swag TV, The Block, man. It's me, your boy DJ Swag, aka you know who I am, man. I'm in the building, man, and we are sitting here with NFM Smooth, man. For a lot of these guys and girls that have missed it out here, man, how did you come up with NFM Smooth? How did the name NFM Smooth come up?
So NFM Smooth, that's crazy that you talk about that. NFM comes from Infinity Music. Infinity for me, Infinity Music, the way that I look at it, music is timeless. When music is timeless, ain't nothing you can do. It can't be touched. Infinity. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Never ending type shit. You know?
Okay.
That's just that's how I look at things. It's priceless. Music.
And Smooth, how did Smooth come up?
Smooth. I was actually in Kansas in the military, and I was driving on the wrong side of the road. Long story short. And I got pulled over by a female cop. When I got pulled over by the female cop, she told me what I was doing wrong. I told her, hey, I didn't know. Somehow, some way, a number got slid my way, and I ended up with a warning ticket.
That was smooth.
Exactly.
Oh,
and
okay.
the name
I
just
got
kinda,
it. I got it now.
And the name kind of, the name kind of stuck from there.
Well, look, man, I've heard you say things like
in the pool,
yeah, like
pool,
yeah. So
smoothest dude in the room. Yeah, you know what I mean.
So would that be who you are? Would people say that your character of being smooth? Would they say that everything about you is smooth? With your family, would they say you're really smooth about things?
The way that my family explains smooth is just Andre being Andre. That's all that is. I'm just being myself, but me being who I am, I'll sit back and kind of like peep the situation before I make that move, that final decision on what I'm gonna do, and that's in life situations.
How does your family feel about you being an artist?
How
does your son feel about you being an artist?
So my son, he knows I'm an artist. I recently told him that. Yeah,
okay.
Daddy raps.
Daddy raps.
Yeah, Daddy raps. He'll rap every now and then. And at first he couldn't believe it, and then when he saw it on the screen for Just Know, I did a music video for Just Know, and I had it up on the screen, and he just kind of like.
What's that? Like, what's going on? It looked like somebody I know.
And then my hair done got a little bit longer and all that other stuff. So when he saw it, he was just like, okay. And now I catch like the kids that I'm around now, because I got cousins and other family members. All of them, they favorite song, play cousin song.
Play cousin song.
Play daddy song. That's what I hear all the time.
What does it mean for you for like the music that's out right now? How do you feel about the music that's out right now? You know, you putting your 2 cents in.
Me put my honestly, I'm not throwing no shade at no rapper in the game, because I love music in its entirety. I love music in its entirety. But everything that the music game has to offer right now, I feel like everybody's playing their role. Right down from Cardi to Lil Baby snapping on shit.
Man, he is
snapping. And then I couldn't leave an interview without mentioning my boys J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar. Those are two of the hardest artists I ever, in my life, for myself, I'm saying it for myself, that I've heard. You know.
Do you feel like they have like a different standard of music when it comes to
absolutely.
putting music out?
When some of the things that they say. I mean, all of these rappers, most of them are backing everything that they say up. But when Cole and Kendrick speak, I just feel like it's different because people listen. You know what I mean? And I think it's the content that they're putting out, the type of stuff that they're doing, the words that they're saying. It's everything from wordplay to the way you string it to how you present it. You know what I mean?
And you think that's probably the reason why you're the way you are? Because you want to make sure that your music has substance.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely. My music has substance. I always stand behind what it is I'm rapping because I said it. If I said it, I probably did it.
Right.
And it probably ain't a probably.
I probably did it.
Yeah, exactly. It makes sense. You know what I mean?
Do you feel like most rappers out here probably don't? They probably not living what they're rapping about? Is that most or is that all?
I wouldn't even say most, and I'm not, damn sure don't believe. I won't say most either. I feel like there are a few. I couldn't even point in any direction as to who I think is, you know what I mean, capping or whatever. But at the end of the day,
Yeah.
End of that thing.
He said at the end of the day, at the end of the day. So now NFM Smooth has moved on to start doing some bigger things down here in Atlanta.
Yes, indeed.
You know, where did you start? Where did it start for you? Where did it start where you started going up like this, where NFM, the name itself, where it started going this way?
When it started going up that way?
Yeah. When do you think it started for you?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I just know.
I would say when you got management. When you got management, I think that was a big move for you. And a lot of you guys, I mean, for you guys that listen to the show, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these people I know, a lot of people I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But Smooth has been one of the people that I've watched as an artist, and I watched him grind, being that person who was cleaning up in the warehouse, you know what I'm saying, who was helping out, you know what I'm saying, wasn't nobody listening to his music until, you know what I'm saying, somebody was like, hold on, you do music?
That's exactly how it happened. I guess you can say that's how it happened, but then again, I really didn't notice it until I would say I was at a gas station a couple months back.
Okay.
A phone got pulled out. But when phones get pulled out, you obviously, first thing you do is, what's going on?
Right. We on some world style. What's about to happen, right?
But when it happened, it was more so I was talking to my friend. I won't say no names just yet, but I was talking to my friend, and I'm like, yo, I think somebody either taking a picture or something, you know. So it was that, and then it happened again a couple months later, and then it happened recently. And every time I just kind of like, I'll call somebody and be like, yo, just stay on the phone for a little bit. I don't know what the hell's going on.
I don't know what's going on. So are you ready for that type of life? Are you ready for pictures? Are you ready for paparazzi? Are you ready to stay in the studio 24 hours a day? You know what I'm saying? Because people miss, and I want you to talk about this. People miss what it's like to be an artist, or what it means to be an artist. Like the things that you have to do to be an artist, especially down here in a big market. You know what I'm saying? So, how do you feel about that? What are your thoughts on that?
The thoughts on that, man. The thoughts with that is, it's hard work. It's a lot of hard work. When you doing things, when you really love music the way that I love music, you willing to take those days out and do them 12-hour sessions.
Right.
Not only are you able to go and do those 12-hour sessions, but you can go further than that. You know. And like my son calls me, I know I got artists that I work with right now. I don't know if anybody want me to shout them out or anything, but yeah, I got artists now who got kids, and you know they get phone calls during recording sessions, and sometimes that shit eats people up.
Right.
I done met some people where they'll be in the middle of a session and they'll get a call from their kid and they'll start crying, and then they gotta go back in that booth and lay their heart out again. You know what I'm saying? After crying about their child. And that's 12 hours into a session. We ain't even said 24. Things to think about. Being an artist is a job too. That shit's full time at times. It get like that.
NFM Smooth, y'all. It's in the building with me, man. Where can people go follow you right now? Listen to some new music at.
Okay, you can follow me at NFMSMOOVE. That's Instagram. I say again, that's NFMSMOOVE. NFM Smooth.
NFM Smooth, man. Hey, let's talk about NFM as a management. All right, let's talk about Toya. Let's talk about your new management team. Toya, who has been Probably one of the best managers I've met out there, independent or mainstream. I'm talking about just somebody who stays consistent, somebody who stays on top of the ball, somebody who stays at it, who asks the questions, who's not afraid to talk to anyone. You know what I'm saying? And knowing that, you know, a lot of managements have been male dominated. A lot of the hip hop is male dominated. How do you feel having a female as your management?
I'm perfectly fine with it. I love it. And that just means, to me, having a female manager, females in general are protective. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how you want to slay that dragon. They're protective. So when they see something and you under their care, they gonna look out for you. So she like a angry little pit bull at times to me, because it go deeper than just her being my manager for me. So it's different. It's definitely different, and I love every portion of it, to be honest with you.
How did you guys meet? When did you decide that you wanted to get management?
That's crazy. Military. I hate to preach it all the time, but military. She was one of my bosses while I was in the military.
Wow.
And her being one of my bosses in the military, I would always run, and you know, like I said, therapeutic. I kept taking my music to my boss, because, you know, she like music too. She listened to everything from old school, you name it, I'm pretty sure she listened to it.
Sure name Chanel. Why
Yeah.
I got the name? What are you trying to say? I'm your age. Times.
Time what?
All right. So now you've got her. Is she able to open? Have you found her to open some of the doors that you feel like
Man, this woman.
some people haven't? You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
is she your first management? Your first?
No, not my first management. It's
Okay.
not my first management. Shout out to OG Hood Rich. Ain't nothing, yeah. OG, if you watching, if you get a chance to watch, bro, love you, bro, for sure. But at the same time, when it come to management, T is it. Too protective, that angry pit bull. And I feel like, for me, having a female in that spot and doing all of that for me, I ain't got to worry about nothing. I don't have to look up and do anything else. I get free reign to be who I am as a person, and ain't nobody gonna say nothing to me. Who gonna say something when I'm not doing anything wrong in the first place, and you got somebody like that over you?
Makes sense to me, man. NFM Smooth, he's in the building with me, man. Just Swag TV, The Block. When we come back, man, he's talking about his new project, and he has something else to tell you guys, but I can't tell y'all. Y'all stay tuned. When we come back, Just Swag TV, The Block, and also let's get into that new music video that you got.
Music video?
Yeah,
You
tell
talking about
everybody.
that movie?
Yeah, go ahead and introduce
Hey,
the new music video.
man, look, I did this song called
Look
Groovy.
in that camera right there.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
I did this song called Groovy, and it's on some. It's definitely dope. I just think y'all should check it out. Like I said, NFM Smooth, NFMSMOOVE. For the music video, it's called Groovy. Check it out. Hit me up on Instagram.
Her sister and mama, they love me, but her baby daddy really hate me. That sound like a personal problem. Them undid skin, but that really don't faze me. She like when I beat her little guts from the back. I get it, she think it's amazing. Ain't naming no names in this. Head demon, considered a throat daughter. Tell her come over, gobble the D. She look at me when she be riding the D. She do that little thing with her leg in the air. Nasty, shorty get demon, I swear. Classic, perfect example of bad and bougie. Come and little mama, let make us a movie. Do that little dance, I like what you do. It's smooth, coolest dude up in the room. Shorty, I'm groovy. Yeah, she knew what it was, no confusion. Hit it one time and kept it moving. Next one in line, the list exclusive. She knew what it was, I kept it groovy. She knew what it was, no confusion. Hit it one time, I kept it moving. Next one in line, the list exclusive. She knew what it was, I do my little dancey dance. I pull up my pants, I'm out, I'm leaving, smooth. And after the fact, I look at my phone, a nigga was really just speechless. You know how this going? 6 in the morning, got her talking in tongues. No, I'm not preaching. Shorty all up in the bed, catching the Holy Ghost, fighting demons. She going crazy with the head, shorty gon' eat it. Put her legs behind her head, she can feel everything when I'm beating. Yeah, I'm smooth with it. She know I know what to do. She said that you miss it every time that you. I get her wetter than a pool with it. That's no kissy. She knew what it was, no confusion. No confusion. Hit it one time and kept it moving. Kept it moving. Next one in line, the list exclusive. The list exclusive. She know what it was and kept it groovy. Kept it groovy. She knew what it was, no confusion. No confusion. Hit it one time and kept it moving. Kept it moving. Next one in line, the list exclusive. The list exclusive. She know what it was, I kept it grooving.
Just wait till be up.
Yeah, I'm collabing with a couple people. Shout out to my gang, first of all, NFL. If you in the building, say something.
They can't say nothing.
Okay. If that's the case, then don't say nothing.
See, terrible, y'all. I'm telling you, terrible. Nah, shout out to NFM, man.
Shout out to the
Definitely
gang,
dope, man.
NFL. But yeah, though, that leads me in to say that I'm working with an artist by the name of Rain.
Okay.
Rain, female artist. She's very, 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 very dope.
She sing, rap?
Sing and rap.
Okay. Where's
To
she
me.
from?
She from Charlotte.
Okay, shout out to Charlotte, man.
Yeah, Charlotte. Shout out to the baby. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's from Charlotte. Her name's Rain. Amazing singer. Also has a kid.
Okay.
Like we said, them 12-hour, 24-hour studio sessions.
Can we look forward to her on project, the new project coming out?
Ooh, with some of the stuff that I got coming for y'all gotta stay tuned.
What's the name of the project? Can I get that? Can I get the name of the project?
name
Can I
of
get
the
when it's coming
project?
out? Is it coming out this year?
I got a lot of stay tuned. It's a lot of things coming out. They're
Okay.
not gonna be. I'm not in project form right now.
Okay.
I'm actually in single form. I just wanna. I wanna go single for single for single, until they start asking me for something different. You know. But anyway, there's Rain. There's my guy Poppy. Poppy, I met off the humbug. I met him off the humbug, and I say that to say if I was gonna do a mixtape though, if I was gonna do another mixtape, it would have to be like it would be Humbug Caesar, because it was good, good vibes.
A lot of people start with their freshman CD, freshman project, sophomore projects, going to juniors, seniors, blah blah blah. What level would you say you're at right now? Freshman, junior, sophomore, or freshman, sophomore, junior, senior?
Damn, I try not to categorize myself like that, because if you check out the mixtape Stay Woke, when I did Stay Woke was something that I wanted to display how many ways I could take it as an artist. You know what I mean? Like you got your trap, and you got this, and you got that. Smooth can body any lane. It don't matter to me.
So you do think that's the reason probably why you haven't really set I guess a pace on a project, because you don't really have a direction that you really want to go right now.
I really want to hone in on that humbug, off the humbug.
Right.
I'm doing a lot of singles, so
Right. So are the singles for more or less a party vibe, club vibe, or
right now I got a song. I got something called Freak. Like I said, if you tune into my Instagram, you will definitely figure it out.
Okay.
But I got a song called Freak that's tailored to having fun.
Okay, having fun. He's about having fun. When you do a Superman like this, you gotta have fun. Have fun. She make it. Okay.
She make it.
Yeah. All right.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. But we got Freak. We got I got another song called Locked In. That's for the homies that really like. If you got that knit family that you really really hone in on, that's for you. That's that Locked In. Then I got another song I ain't even talk about. Oh my God, this might be one of the bigger ones. TikTok. I got this.
TikTok.
Got a song that I'm working on called TikTok.
Dang, man. Well, TikTok is hot right now.
TikTok it's
And that's a really big place for a lot of you guys to be able to put your music at and be able to get it out there. So definitely shout out to TikTok. So are you gonna come out with this song TikTok anytime this year?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I absolutely plan on dropping TikTok this year. When, I don't know yet. Y'all gotta stay tuned to that. And if y'all hit me up enough, I just might drop some.
Look, man, you have been one of the probably the most transparent artists I've ever bumped into when it came to mental health, when it came to dealing with the military, when it came to dealing with your family. What does it mean to you to be transparent? What does it mean to you to be as transparent to your fans as possible?
Honestly, that means everything right there. If you're not connecting with them on a different level, I'm telling you, it's not gonna hit right. You can't go superstar status without fans. You can't. If the music resonate, if it hit like that, it hit.
So what does it mean to you at this point in time right now, 2021? What does it mean to you for you to be the best Smooth that you can be?
Lead by example. That's the first and foremost. I got a child I'm trying to raise at the end of the day, and like you said, mental health is everything. You ain't got that. You ain't got to hold the mental health. It's gonna be hard to have a control of anything else. So me being a military personnel type person, and seeing the things that I done seen and the things that I went through, and then having a child on top of that, on top of, you know, people that you've dealt with in the past, and still having it's hard. And mentally, you gotta be there. If you're not there, you will not make it. And I understand that. I get that, you know. Maybe some other artists probably should tune in so they can understand that, yo, mental health, you got to get that right first. Start with you.
What do you want people to know about you? What do you want that
whatever people,
that last thought to be about Smooth be? Or when they first see you, what's your first impression? What do you want them to know about you without you even opening your mouth?
That man stood on his word. He stood on his word. At the end of the day, he stood on his word. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like if you a man, the only thing that you got to stand on at the end of the day is your word. I mean, can't put it no other way. Your word, and if you can't stand on that, you can't stand on nothing else, right?
There it is. All right, and if you can go back and change anything, what would you change?
Nothing.
NFM Smooth, y'all, is in the building with me. It's Just Swag TV, the Block Man. Last thoughts or last thing you like to say to everybody?
Hey, enjoy y'all day. Enjoy your day. And don't let nobody tell you you can't do something. You know what I mean? If you gonna do it, do it. Stand on it.
Just Swag TV, the Block. I'll see y'all next time. And don't forget, always take the block with you.
What's going on? It's your boy NFM Smooth. I just got done with my interview with DJ Swag on the Block. Make sure you tune in and check out my new music video, Groovy, streaming on all platforms. You can follow me at NFM Smooth on all social media platforms.
Just Swag TV.